Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we'll take a look at the US dollar pairs in the forex market. Today, we'll start looking at EUR USD on the 4-hour chart. Let's go ahead and start by marking out the current range. This is the 4-hour chart, but of course, this range dates back to August and previous months, with this being the higher low from the lows of the previous structure, with this being the high, a higher low, and this being the high when the seller stepped back in and started pushing EUR USD down as the dollar gained strength, making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and currently lower lows at the lower low point. Expecting if DXY continues to gain strength, then it should target this higher low in its overall range. They continue pushing down. Right now on a local level, we know that out of this area, price became choppy, taking out both sides, breaking structure to the upside, breaking structure to the downside, and then more recently, of course, breaking structure to the downside this last leg on this 4-hour micro level. We continue to push down out of this area of supply, and it keeps hitting different areas and keeps pushing out every time it retraces. Under these lows, all this liquidity is taken out, and of course this price leg continues to push down. I'll be looking for any type of opportunity if it does retrace on a micro level, come back up to any area and then continue to push down, or it could just continue this momentum, continue pushing down. But right now, just looking for an opportunity to sell if it does retrace. But it can, like I said, continue if DXY continues to get stronger. GBP USD, let's go map at the current range. This has been bearish, making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and currently at the lower lows. This continues to break structure to the downside. On this 4-hour chart, of course, we zoom out. Unlike Euro, this has passed its previous structure, these two areas of support, as price continues to push down. So only looking for any type of opportunity to sell as this bearish swing structure and bearish internal structure continues to push lower, making different areas of supply on the way down. Price continues to push out of it. Just looking for any type of opportunity when it does retrace back. It does look like this is still impulsive down. This whole leg is impulsive. Not giving any type of retracement. Once it does, I'll be looking for any opportunity to sell as long as the dollar stays strong. And speaking of the dollar index, it has finally broken out. Obviously hit the 100 mark previously, but now it has broken out past this high that was made in early August. So this new range bullish swing structure now. After that high back in August, it started to retrace back down and took out some of these lows. So now this is the higher low, and we were saying this could have been a sweep by the bulls of these lows, which it turned out to be, because now the swing structure is bullish. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and now we're at the higher highs, breaking past this previous high when DXY was on its way down. So only looking for a type of buying opportunity. Swing structure bullish, internal structure bullish, as we're making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Higher highs. Looking for any type of opportunity once it does retrace back down. This looks like an area of demand that pushed prices higher. There's liquidity sitting under these lows. So if it does retrace back or give anything back, we're looking for an opportunity to buy and target the highs at the overall range. AUD USD, let's go map at the current range. Price continues in this overall structure, this being support, this being resistance at these lows. Price is now at that lower part of resistance as its structure broke down to the downside. As we know, the price came back up into this area of supply and pushed out, consolidated a bit. Now this week it has broken structure to the downside, as we saw, and now price not real much movement from yesterday's video, but still in this area. And this was the previous area of demand. This last buy before the sell, this whole area push prices out. But now structure, like I said, broke to the downside, waiting for any type of decision to be made on price. It can retrace back into this area of supply. Not really looking for any type of selling opportunity, but it does have to get past this area first if that is the case for AUD USD, because like I said, it is in this area of resistance that has been consolidating all this way from earlier this year. So NZD USD, let's go and map out the current range. And since yesterday, it has just continued to push down. Bearish swing structure, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and now we're at the lower lows. So only looking for any type of opportunity once it does retrace back into premium of this range. As we see, price continue to break structure to the downside. And I mean, it's just consolidating since yesterday's video, just like with AUD USD, it's just been consolidating right here. Kind of pushed further down, but right now, no real impulse. I mean, this was just an impulse leg right now. That means that it has been going on. So we're looking for any type of opportunity once it does, like I said, retrace back possibly to an area of supply or into premium. That would be a nice spot to look for in terms of selling opportunity and target the lows of the overall range. Again, only depending on the fundamental news on the dollar. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us.